Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you find reasons to smile, laugh, enjoy life, appreciate everything and everyone around you. If this is your first time on this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Leave me a positive comment down below if the comments are activated, because YouTube is a little funny like that. Um, And again, if it's your first time here, first of all, thank you. Second, if you check my description, you'll get the links to all my social medias, including aloveproductions.com. I'm active throughout social media, everything from TikTok to Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and another platform called Rizzle. Again, all the links are in the description. Appreciate any support, any love. I also have a PayPal in my description for any donations to help me to continue doing things that I love. I do it free, and you just want to support and show love. It means the world. And even if all you do is check out some of my other videos, share those out, let other people know about it. It means the world. Money, magnet. Long time no see, my friend. Glad you came in and stopped in to say hello. We're gonna do a little art class tonight. So if you get a pen and paper, I'm gonna wait a little bit to see if anybody else shows up. Um, and even if they don't, I'm gonna do a double screen so people can see both like that. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna draw. I just, it's a challenge to anyone that believes they can't draw a straight line or they're not artistic. I believe everybody's able to draw something, and this is the challenge. I don't care if you use a marker, a pen, a paper, crayon, um, paint if you have it. I've been all right, hanging in there. Luckily, I'm still working. I'm an essential worker. Um, had a couple little stressful moments, but hanging in there. Um, been a little more active on my YouTube channel the last couple of weeks. I've managed to make consistent content for the last 2 weeks at least, and I'm trying to be as active as I can on my other socials. Um, and just kind of baby stepping into making a routine out of my content, and hopefully getting myself back into being more creative with the website as well. Let me move myself because I do not want the TV in the shot, because we all know how sensitive YouTube is. So I might have to build a barrier so the TV doesn't reflect, and hopefully nothing's being heard from the background. But yeah, we'll see who pops in. Don't know if anyone's messaging me because I obviously got my phone up. The second video, this camera here is my phone. So, but I am gonna try to do a little art lesson, and even if nobody shows up, I'll give it until 10 minutes in, and I'll just start something, and whoever comes in comes in. Well, I ain't using this yet because it hasn't even been used. But, so, how you been doing in this quarantine life that we're all living right now, or this, alternate universe, I guess you can call it? So the last time I did an art class or art lesson on here, we ended up drawing just a basic flower. There, right there. And I would show you what the other. I only had 2 people in that live stream when I did that, and they did pretty well for people that claimed they couldn't draw. And then this was the last, Sharpie art that I did. Finished this a couple weeks ago. Trying to line it up with the camera. Show it to that camera. Look, mommy, look what I did. Can you hear the music? Not you. Just testing the screen. Happened to my chat. So the music in this stream right now is from a channel called No Copyright Music. And this particular playlist is called Lakey. I will put the link in the description, in the chat. I'll actually pull it up on screen for the moment. There you go. And here's the link for the music. Like music. Check out. Alright. Even though nobody's here, well, maybe no. Even though nobody's here just yet, I'm going to start this art lesson anyway because it's going to make for a good video after. Because I will screen record this later. And actually, I think I could actually do that now if I really wanted to. So, see if I can remember. What is it? Windows G. There you go. Testing. That's probably not good. Try to move it. I'll just let stay where it is. Alright, so let's see what you can accomplish. Now, I know nobody's here to watch, but if you're in this far and you want to do an art lesson, try to think of what I can draw that's going to be simple. Now, if you have a ruler or some other edge that you can use to help you level out, I'll use strictly marker just because it just shows up better on camera. And try to position this so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah, kind of limited space right now. And I think I'm gonna have to hide the music thing right now so you can see full screen. Alright, so this is what we're gonna start off with. Now it doesn't necessarily matter where on the page you do. I'm left-handed, so I tend to go closer to the left side, but if you're right-handed, you can start on the right. And this is what we're gonna start with. Just gonna start with a couple of lines, and we're gonna try to make somewhat of a three-dimensional house. This is one of the first things that I drew that kind of got me inspired to draw more. So, we'll start with that, the basics right now. So, what we're going to do is to the closest end of the page, maybe just about halfway, you can do it like an inch long line. So, if you got like lined paper, I would say if you're holding it landscape, your lines would be going this way, right? If you're holding your paper portrait, it would probably be about 3 to 4 lines up. If you're using the lines the other way, say about an inch, right? So you're gonna do one line, and then right next to it, you're gonna put another about the same size. And if it curves over a little bit, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It can always be fixed, right? Then let's see what we're gonna do. Let's get kind of a triangle thing going on. Get the basic house. I think we all can make a basic stick house, right? What you're gonna do from here is you can decide either you're gonna start on the right or you're gonna start on the left. I'm starting on the left. You're gonna go back at an angle, not too much of an angle, but just a little bit. You're gonna go back about another inch. And let's see who's coming in. Whoever just came in, make sure you hit that like button. Say hello. Appreciate you being here. And hit that like button if you can. So this is what you should have right now. Just a couple lines. What we're gonna do is just under that line that you did at the top, just underneath it, like less than an eighth of an inch, you're gonna do another line. And not as long as the other one. You want it a little bit shorter, like 3/4. Right? And try to bring it closer so you can see. Then you're gonna go up about an inch on the other part of that corner. And you see how it's starting to become more of a full looking house, right? And then on the top of the triangle that you did in the beginning, you're gonna go back, but you're gonna leave a little empty space. Why? You're gonna make a chimney. So start from the top, go down about an eighth of an inch, close it off a little bit, go up about a quarter inch, less than that, another one, and just make a box on the top of it, like so. I'm so close I can get before the camera knocks over. Right, so now you got the basic outlook of the house. Now you can add a little line here to finish it off there, and then over in the front you can decide what side of the door you want to be on. It can either be on the left or the right, you decide. And you're going to leave a little gap because you're going to draw the door. Now you get the door. And then you can decide where you want your windows, how many windows. And windows are easier. You're just going to make a couple squares or rectangles. You can even put a little circle window above the door. Put a couple on the side. Right? And then from here, you're just going to create the outside. So on the back end, you're going to put a line to kind of give you the, you know, the start of the land. And you could either put the other line at the other corner of the house, or you can put it a little further up. Or you can even leave it open a little to kind of give it more space. You can start drawing like a little road. Right, so you get that. Right, and so from here, you can put a little fence off to the side. And you can color this in if you want. And then you still get so much space that you can do stuff. If you have other colors, you can add other colors. I might actually switch out, start making some trees.
You know what?
Get my other markers out.
Really? I can handle it. I am almost certain that you cannot. It's like a ton of weed in the 90s. Right, the 90s.
Let's see what we can work with here. Can't find. I do have a thinner one of these, but I just started like this. That's all. So we can put some pine trees over in the back here, right? Pine trees are actually very easy. If I can do this closer. Right, so I'm gonna do. So just start with like the start of a triangle. I wish I can zoom this in, but I can't. But you just start it off simple like that, and then you just keep putting the points out a little further. And then the middle, you don't even have to color in all the way. And if you have other shades of green, you can add it to give it a little more texture, which I'm going to do in a minute. But I want to get another tree up. So you see that right there. Now I gotta fix my desk here. You know what? Maybe I'll even put a couple of. I won't put the trees there just yet because I think I'm gonna do something else on this other side. So I'm gonna take my darker green and add a little texture, not too much. Now, anyone that watches this and actually, follows along, email me or DM me or, tweet it or whichever way you want to do it, tag me and let me see your drawing and I'll put it in an upcoming video. And now if I want to, I can Add like a small one here. Another one in the back. And then let's see what we can we do on the other side. Shall we try for maybe a couple of mountains, maybe rolling hills? Pull out my brown marker. You can pick whatever color you want. This is just the starting point, and I'll add shading and color in a moment. So let's see. You know what? I won't add the mountains yet, but I'm gonna kind of add like little hills. And really, this can be any form you want it to be. Start the outline of small ones in front of the bigger boulders. Give me a little bit of close up, see what I got. And again, it doesn't have to look exactly like mine. It's going to be your own interpretation. That's just an outline at the moment. Now we can be a little creative and add color. I'm going to go with some purple. Just purple right now. Maybe a little blue will get in there as well. Purple Mountains Majesty. Get it? The brown might come back into play too, so. And if you don't have multiple colors, that's okay. You can use what you have, and the harder you bear down on the writing tool that you have, drawing tool you have, the darker it will be. The lighter you're on that pen or pencil, you can add the shading in different ways. If you got crayons and multiple color markers, then have a little fun with it. Make it your own. I think I'm gonna go with the light blue. The great thing about art is it doesn't really matter what you do. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Long time no see. This is an art lesson. Um, and once this is reposted, you could probably catch up to how I started this. And now I'm just kind of like made a couple of rolling mountains, hills, and just kind of coloring them in any way I see fit. And if you follow this later on, I'm gonna tell you, do it, you know, do it in the way that you want to do it. Use whatever utensils you have, whether it's just a pencil. Magnets not in here right now. She was in for about a minute, and and had to take off. She's got kids, so she couldn't stay for too long, which is fine. No worries. But yeah, let me turn this around so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. I'll even show you from the other camera. Got this going on right now. Two screens up. Thank you. I hear you. I've actually been up all day myself, so I'm a little. I'm trying to stay awake because I gotta work tomorrow night. If I go to sleep now, I'll wake up too early. Nice. Whatever works. I like what Gary Vee says about your niche doesn't necessarily need to be a specific thing. It could just be you. You're your niche. So if you're about health and fitness and wellness and money, then that's what you're that's what you're gonna do. And if you're someone like me that's kind of multi creative and you want to share your journey to reaching a particular goal, I'm gonna add some more trees on the other side. So, but yeah, that's kind of what my niche has always been. It's not something necessarily specific because I cook, I draw, I do music, I do poetry. I obviously edit videos. Sometimes I have a lot to say, sometimes I have a little to say. But at the end of the day, my niche is I want to spread love and positivity. I want to put out positive vibes. And Lord knows we need that right now, right?
Hello, how's it going, everyone? This is Mike Minio. I'm going to play you all some music. I'd like to give a shout out to Chill Out Records for letting me do this. Come on here and play you all some music. Yeah, do a few originals here and see how this thing goes. I think I can see chat.
All right, you have a good one. Thank you for stopping by.
I can see people saying
Always appreciated.
what's up, Flying Ryan? Thanks for being here. Cool. I'm going to do this song, Let Me Be the One. I don't know if you're either a content creator here or someone that's also giving music to the Creative Commons for the greater good of sharing some music and stuff. What's up, Super Pedro? Bill, what's up? Tuba Visionary. How's this song? Kick it off. We've got Let Me Be the One, since that's the one that seems to have the most streams here on Chill Out Records. But once again, I'm Mike Minio. Thanks for chilling with me. And thanks if you're one of the fellow artists creating content for Creative Commons, or also a content creator using the videos or the music provided here on this channel. It's a very symbiotic relationship. Awesome. Glad to be a part of it. All right, cool. Let's start it up. What's up, Tim Winston? Oh, thank you, Pedro.
Go back to the blue. Start coloring the sky a little bit.
No, it's hard. Don't get the time. To do the things you gotta do. Always moving forward, always on. Moment to take it slow. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Thanks, Tim. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Baby, take pain. It'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Lagging a little bit. Right now I'm at Boca Raton Beach in a tunnel at a park called Spanish River.
You notice I'm not fully coloring everything in because I'm trying to make like instant clouds with the white of the paper.
Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks, Pedro. I subscribe. Thank you, G Bringler. Yeah, I think I'm less than 100 away from 1,000, so I can start monetizing my channel in a little bit here with the help of you guys, which I appreciate. So if you could,
But
at some
I
point,
like to get the
subscribe.
monetization myself.
But yeah, I'm here in this tunnel right now. That's why. See, and there's the beach on that side. But yeah, yeah, Razmi. Yep. What's up, Berry Berry? Gonna keep playing some more music here. All right, this one's kind of a bit jazzier here. This song is called For Hope. I wrote this song when I was on a train
I'm gonna grab a darker blue.
traveling from Portland, Oregon to Miami,
Gotta
Florida,
give it
and
more
I just
texture.
scribbled the lyrics out in a
Oh,
poem, kind of on a notebook. And then
I need a
when I
better
got
chair
down
for
to the beach, I
this
just ended up
desk.
putting these chords here and put music to these lyrics that I wrote while I was on the train, deliriously tired. Thanks, Layla. Let's see. Let water shake the riverbed and boom over the tide. Chasing fractured images of figments of the mind. The willow sea leaves the tree but to be gone one with the wind. And where it falls is where it plans to begin again and again. Every situation will be open in the moment if we become one with it all. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Mohammed. Let people speak what they will say and do what they do. The chances are that they hear themselves, but they have no will for you. The dogs may be upon a leash and so the owner too. Well, one witnesses they got love but don't know what to do. Every situation will be open in the morning if we should become one with it all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Suck you too. Let shadows cast objects basking in the sun. For good and evil show themselves. Together is one, and not said the dead the nails Ask people, but it's cold. Every situation will be open in the morning if we become one with it all.
No. Again, here's that look. In that view so far. Let's see what we can do with this house. Whew. How about if we do just to kind of be out there a little bit? A little red roof.
All right. What is up, everybody? Sorry, Pedro. I don't do that song, but oh, what someone else said.
Maybe a little red door.
Kermit Suicide. What's up?
Starting to
Greetings from
sound
the
like
land of
Bob
tea.
Ross.
The land of tea. Is that? Are we talking about England? What's up, Leo? Welcome.
Maybe put a little yellow coming out of the windows.
Yes, sir. Got it. What's up, y'all? All right, cool. What else we got? We got this song. This song's called Obey. Oh, thank you. Thank you for loving my music. You can check me out on Spotify too. I've got a bunch of music on Spotify. Just my name, Mike Minio.
Wish I had a lighter
Yeah,
brown
this is fun. I like
for
playing
the
piano. My name is Mike Minio.
house.
And then Mine.
Maybe we can go with
Thank you, Chill Out Records, for letting me
little
play this song.
gray.
What is this? The song or the stream or the what exactly do you mean by the Nelsons? What is this? It's life. It's life. Thanks, Leo. Obey, obey. I said, lock it up and stay. Obey, obey. I'd love to make us live this way. Obey, obey. I said, lock it up
Even
and
though I'm
stay.
doing it this color,
Obey,
I can
obey.
always go
I'd
over
love
it.
to make us live this way. Yeah, Gerald, I'll do easy living after this song. Don't
I think I'm gonna do is a
don't
little more blue.
my life. Don't feel because I
Let's
don't
kind of do it
feel
as a
my
highlight
soul
to
will
break up
provide the
the
love
gray.
will be justified.
Be like the
Oh,
vinyl
thanks, Rose. So you
and
are
the
God,
shingles.
so am I. The world is leading us blind. I said go as one time, so we could
That
reconnect
works.
instead of leading us down. Obey, obey. Said lock it off and stay. Obey, obey. Love to make us live this way. Obey, obey. Said lock it off and stay. Obey,
Trying to close this bar I have underneath me, but we'll deal with it. Well, gives it some nice contrast, doesn't it? Use a little orange for the ground, so I don't have a lighter brown.
Oh yeah, man. So long ago. Great times. Great times. At South Shores. That was a minute ago. Miss that place. Cool. That was an original song that I wrote called Obey. Let's see, what else I got here? Easy Living. All right. This one's for Jared. The song's called Easy Living.
No, I might actually turn this into something else instead of a road. The more I look at it, the more that they're going to go in the realm of like a creek. Sounds better, right? Now you can on your drawing you can make it a road, windy road, or you can make it a creek. And right now this is getting it started. That's better. Feel better about the way it looks now. And just by me putting a little bit of blue to kind of insinuate the flow of the water. And if I go and continue and try to give it more detail, It'll be a nice little flow. Look more, as natural as it could look.
That's the outlook on my mind. Hey, all right. Got a request for some beach season. You're welcome.
I'm liking it so far.
All right, cool. Got a message.
If you're
Got a
still
request for some beach
watching
season. Let's do that.
and you like what you see, thumbs it up,
Yo, what's up, guys? These
share
guys
it
are
out.
joining us. They're gonna remain like
If you
10
can
feet
leave a
away.
comment,
Well,
please
6
do.
feet away, but this song's called "Follow Your Heart." What's up, guys? I am dying just to hold you, come to me like I come to you. We could be as free as we wanna be with no questions. I know we're gonna be, 'cause I can feel our love shining near above, and we don't have to fake. We've got it, we've got it. If you follow your heart, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Sit all your
Again, give you a quick look.
I'm no good, but you
I
know
like it so far.
just what to do. Heart, I had my arms full, but this
Are you gonna cook it?
freedom lets me go you.
If you're gonna cook it, you can then take it out.
Shining near above, and we've got it, we've got it. If you follow your heart, 'cause life's too short not to follow your heart. 'Cause life is short, but it's sweet. Let me show you how it is. Oh. I can feel our love shining near above, and we don't have to fake. We've got it, we've got it. Yeah, I can feel our love shining. We've got to fake. We've got it, we've got it. If you follow your heart. Hey, my friends are here. All right, here in the tunnel, just chilling, making some music. What? What's up, Nelson? Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, let's see. What do we got now? Oh, Feel the Sun. Yeah, we can do Feel the Sun. Let's do it.
Anyway,
Good.
I'm really starting to get tired, so I think I'm gonna end this
This song's called Feel the Sun.
now,
What's
and
up?
I'm gonna continue
Let's
this
thank everybody
on,
for beach season.
to add to this as a video. So keep a lookout for that. Next Saturday, we'll try for another art class. So anyone that sees this and you watch this full hour, um,
Thank you, man.
make sure you come back next week and maybe we'll do another art lesson. Um, with that, I'm gonna end this. I am really getting tired. Um, Till next time, as always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I will see you next time. Much love. And I'm going to leave you with this. Goodbye. Have a good night. See you next time. Remember, I am posting consistently now, so keep checking back. Much love. Peace.